Just a few little alterations to get this sound or tickety-boo, little bit of background hiss to start off with. Hey, but literally just setting up, you know, on this beautiful, gosh, it is beautiful day down here. We're at RAF Mildenhall, and for a bit of a sunset show, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you some action. But just bear with the bear just for a moment, because I am completely tangled up with cables, wires, all sorts of things, because I wanted to sort out that background hum that we were getting just a moment ago. Hopefully we've sorted that. I'll probably just turn the sound off again just for a moment. Can you bear with the bear just a minute? I thank you. Just one moment. Oh, there we go, just plugging that in, so we're back on that system, and a couple of other things to do just before we are all organised and sorted and what have you. I think we're almost there. And we've got something actually heading our way right now. I think it's a C-17, and guess what? It's using runway 10. In other words, it's going to be coming from that direction. Okay, so quickly move the camera back just for a moment. I'll point it in that direction when that aircraft actually starts heading our way. All right, what are we up to today? Well, what a great day I've had again today. Went to Lakenheath, and we'll be showing you a little bit of action from Lakenheath just a little bit later in the show, but at the moment concentrating on that aircraft actually coming in. And let's just check. Yep, we're going out, and we've got lots of great folks in the chat room right now, and we'll quickly go through a few of them and say hi to New Rail Basher, also aviation in 4K, says hi. And what do we got? Something worth watching while parked up for the night in the truck. Hey, well, hey, whereabouts in the country? Don't give us your exact location, obviously. Whereabouts in the country are you there? New Rail Basher. Dan Reeves says evening all. Tristan is also with us. A good evening / afternoon. Yeah, we're going to say afternoon, aren't we, eh? In this beautiful, it's so warm, it's gorgeous here. Karen Curran. Hello, Karen. Hadu says, hey, Stu Bear at Airshow World Time. You bet your bottom dollar it is. And also to say hi to Rob Harris and Campbell Iron Man. Hey, Iron Man, what's it like in Castledon? Evening, Stu. Hope you're okay, mate. Absolutely. Tickety-boo, my boy. Having a great time at Mildenhall, and early today at Lakenheath. And we'll show you some Lakenheath footage just a little later, including 4 F-16s taking off. And Darren Howell and Red Once. Hey, Stu. He says, hi, Stu, and everyone else. Good evening to you, my man. I am literally just looking around at the moment. Just let me turn the microphones down just a little bit. That's that side. And we'll go for that side as well. Right, I think that levels it up. Where were we? Adam. Hello, Adam. Also, Bulldog is with us. And Lee Halls. And Val. Hello, Val. In Allentown, PA, USA. Fabulous. Hey, always good to see you there, Val. A little bit more on that side. There we go. So I was getting a bit lopsided then for a minute with the sound. Down on that one. Okay, I think we're level now. Okay, Mr. Cooper, sorry. Sunny afternoon, Stu, and he's over there in Holland. And Space Ghost. Hello, Space Ghost. Super Bob, yeah, C-17 is on its way, and I'm looking out for it. In fact, we can see it right now. So let's point the camera in that direction. In fact, it's coming in just a little bit early because this stream's going out on Facebook in 2 minutes time. So they're going to miss it, but I'll give them a replay when they come on air. David Edwards, hi to you. Anne Campbell, hello from Virginia. Okay, I'm going to go nice and quiet, and hey, it's still 2 minutes away before it goes live on Facebook. 1 minute, they may just see it, but I shall record it and they'll get to see it just a little later. Here we go. And touchdown as we just lose it as it goes behind the trees just over the other side of the campsite. Here we are, we're down at John's Field. That's where it's at, that's where I am. So if you're watching on Facebook, hope you got to see that, but don't you worry. I mean, it is exactly 7:30 and it wasn't due to go out live until 7:30, but I will re-show that for anybody that's just joined us on Facebook, just in case you missed that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, we shall get back to the chat room in just a moment. Just doing a few more checks. Keep the messages coming in. It was great to read them, and wouldn't be the same without you. And a few things to let you know about, and what have you, what we've been up to today. Andrew Hare is watching over right now on Facebook. Hey Andy, hope you're all right, mate. Facebook is a bit finicky at times. There we go, but I think we're there. Yeah, it seems to be. Mind you, YouTube was really awkward last night. If you are having any problems watching this over on Facebook, by all means pop over to YouTube, because that's where the main stream is at the moment. Lots of hearts and thumbs up and all that sort of stuff coming through, but I can't see any chat at the moment for some reason on my little device. But I was going to ask the question of the folks in Facebook if it went live in time to be able to see that C-17. I'm suspecting it didn't quite. So I'll tell you what, for you folks that are watching this on Facebook, especially for you, all right, we'll show you that landing of that C-17 we just had, and then we'll get on with the show. All right, so quick replay, here we go, rock and roll right now. Apologies to anybody watching this on YouTube, because you've just seen it, but I think the Facebook people were just a little late to the party. Here we go. And there we go. That was especially for anybody on Facebook. That literally just came in, and I think you probably saw that just at the very last couple of seconds. All right, so especially for you on Facebook. Right, busy old day it's been today. Been down to Lakenheath again. Hey, I didn't fall off the bike this time, so we're okay. Very painful though, and met some fantastic folks. Absolutely wonderful. Bumped into Hannah B and also Malcolm Janes, and what a lovely couple of people they are, and it was wonderful chatting with you. And no, they won't be watching tonight because no doubt they are driving back home. Iron Man says, gosh, it was red hot over in Castle Donington today, and absolutely red hot here as well. Super Bob, all right, he let us know that was arriving from Romania, that C-17. David Edwards, hello David, and hello all, the Tesha world. Hope everyone is okay. It's been a while since. Well, hey, where have you been all my life? Hey, we missed you. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on following Airshow World. It's always good to see everybody. Lee Horton, he said that C-17, the call sign was Reach 684. Nicholas Taylor kindly lets you know the registration 990059. Thank you very much there, young man. Anthony Holmes, hello, evening Stu, he says, looking fabulous in Johnsfield. Enjoy, matey, cheers. He's got the sunglasses on and a big thumbs up. It's beautiful, isn't it? Dingo, hello, Dingo's over in Australia. Bulldog 617, should have hobo later after a NATO air policing mission, and I believe Strix flight should be out and about later. That'd be cool. Hey, can we have a couple of Ospreys as well staying in the pattern? That'll do very nicely, thank you very much. Okay, Jeff, hello Jeff, what's Jeff up to? Good afternoon from a steamy Charleston, first home of the C-17. Love to see the palmetto strip on the tail, I think that's the word, on the tail of these magnificent creatures. Thanks Stu for the great coverage as always. Thank you very much for watching. Adam, hello Adam. YouTube, clear and smooth in 1080p. It certainly is full high definition. If you're not getting it in full HD, just click the little cog icon. Make sure because it all depends. You know what YouTube's like, it sort of goes, oh okay, your internet speed's this, so we'll give you like 320p. No, knock it up to full high definition and see if it works. Hello to Julie, hello to SHGP Media. Hey, that's my good mate Steve. Steve's going to be looking after the bear when we're down at Royal International Air Tattoo. Only a couple of weeks to go. Looking forward to it. Is it 2 or is it 3? Something like that. Wayne Dyer, hello. Up Stu. And who else? Greg is with us. Karen Kokorin mentioned Karen. Hi Stu. Did come through on Facebook, but saw it twice. Lol. Hey, no problem. Thanks, Andy, for letting us know that. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned. I thought, the stream's live. It said the C-17. It said 25 minutes out, and this was around about 20 past 7, and it certainly got its speed up. Got here quicker than I thought. So I thought, okay, Facebook, we'll set it for 7:30. Loads of time. No. Andrew Austin, hello Andrew, and also who else? Fallen Drift Gaming and Cars. Hello, hi everyone. He says. Another Andrew's with us tonight. Andrew Herbert. Good evening, Stu, Julie. Enjoying the stream outside in this great weather. It's beautiful. I can hear ospreys. Let's zoom in and see if we've got any rotors turning. Let's have a look. I can hear something in that direction anyway. You tell me. Can you tell what it? Can you see what it is yet? Hey, can you see what it is? Yes. They are turning, and hopefully that will take off in just a minute. Don't worry, I'm not going to get the paintbrush out. So we mentioned Fallen Knight, Drift Gaming and Cars. Nat Natford. Any C5s? I wish. Hey, well, let me know. Have a look at your flight radars, because they do bob in. There was one. Hold on, let me think. I think there was one last week, early last week. It was before I got here last Thursday, so it was before I got here. Anyway, saw the C-17. Man, what a beautiful plane, he says. Amazing that something of that size can even lift off the ground. It's a real big aircraft. Okay, we're keeping our eyes on the Osprey. You can hear it, and there you go. There's your C-17 down there, just parking up. There we go, and we'll just zoom into the tail for you. Don't forget, a little later in the show, when we've got ourselves settled and with a nice cup of coconut tea or whatever your tipple is, and we've worked out what's taken off, where it's going and what have you, we'll show you what the bear has been up to today. And you might enjoy it. Some great... remember, what you're going to see, it's off the camera, unedited. Alright, so you're going to see the fence and what have you. But we've got some F-16s, Norwegian. Yeah, it was Norwegian, wasn't it? F-35s. Hey, I couldn't even tell. I said to this guy, I said, when are the Norwegians coming in? He said they came in 10 minutes ago. I went, that's okay. I filmed them. They just look like US Air Force ones. Exactly the same colour and what have you. So, but we will show you those, hopefully, a little bit later. Stacey, hello Stacey. Well, hello again. Lovely people, great to be back. Great to see you as well. Marcus Camfield, it's my man. Marcus, hello. Hi Stu, sorry I couldn't make it today. Work happened. Hey, well, you know, you've got to get your priorities right, haven't you, hey? So you've got to earn the pennies so you can come down another time. I will be here till Saturday. Well, leaving Saturday morning. Flying Fortress RC. Hi Stu. Nat Ford. Yep, he or she. I don't know. Says I love C5s. Yeah, don't we all? You don't mean those little cars, do you? Do you remember the C5s? No, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But it wasn't a car, wasn't it? It was It was C5, wasn't it? Yeah, C5 Sinclair, wasn't it? Eh? They were dodgy looking things to do. Karen Kikorin, yeah, I love that aircraft, she says. Andy Shepherd, what type of bike did you come off? Well, just the Bearmobile, and you know, just a normal bike. And but I was, yeah, it's very painful, but hey, we can stand a bit of pain. Don't you worry. I didn't hit the head. That's the important thing. Hey Stu, hope you're well, mate. Virtual Solar Hey, my man, how are you? How great to see you in the chat room. That's Virtual Solar Mirage team. Now, we've featured him before on a Friday night live show quite a while ago now. And wow, that guy, he is pretty good on those flight sims. Stacey says, hi Stu, thanks for the mention. I keep missing your outings on here. Hey, well, don't you worry about that. You're making up for it right now. Nicholas Taylor. I was right. Sinclair C5. Yep. Hey, where's that? It's taxiing out, as you can see. We've got Kate Bush in the way, haven't we, eh? But don't worry. Hey, did she get to number 1 in the UK charts? They kept saying she was going to, because she was being held off by... Sadie will kill me because I forgot his name. Harry Styles, that's it. She went to see him last Saturday down at Wembley. They got soaked, but she said it was fantastic. She absolutely loves him, I tell you. Andy Hare. Ooh. He says the Sea King's been added to the Navy show at Shuttleworth. So we've got 4 Wasps, 4 Gazelles, or Wessex, as well as quite a few. The lineup looks amazing, doesn't it? Where's that aircraft? Oh, you're there. That's Shuttleworth. Not this weekend, the weekend after. And all being well, if I get a pass out, right, I hope to be there. Oh, well, I've got to go, haven't I, hey? I mean, if Andy's going, I've got to go. Got to see Andy. was going to say, got to see Jane, but I don't know anybody called Jane. There you go. Why you just sat there doing nothing at the moment? Who sung that, eh? Gotta See Jane. It was a song. Late 60s, probably early 70s. Hey Stu, that Buccaneer video now past 101,000 views. Was it 75? My gosh, that is amazing. Hey? 101,000 views. I can't believe it. I am so made up for you there, SHGP Media. It's a great video as well. It's the Buccaneer. And if you want to see that, don't go yet, but check it out. SHGP Media on his YouTube channel. Rob Brown, plane spotting. Good evening from Scotland. It's a nice Osprey, he says. Yeah. Of course it is. It's Ardeen Taylor. What was his real big hit though, eh? What was Ardeen Taylor's really big hit? It's a bit spooky. Oh, come on. I couldn't make it any easier than that, could I, hey? Give it away. Hey, SHGP, we'll keep giving you a good mention, my boy. It'll grow. Yep, Nicholas Taylor got it right. Ardeen Taylor, Gotta See Jane. But what was his big hit? I gave you the clue, didn't I, hey? Emma! Hello, Emma! Good evening, everyone! She says hello. So the tone of that aircraft just changed, so it's going to take off any second. Has anybody got it right? Of course, red one. There's a ghost in my house. One of my favourite Motown tunes. Absolutely love it. It's in my head right now. Yeah, Indiana Wants Me. Yeah, that's another big hit that Ardeen Taylor had. Hey, you know your music, don't you? Hi, Ospreys and their natural habitat. Who says that one? That was Stephen Wilson. Bad Gaming Monkey. Hello from Malta. We love Malta. No air show there this year, but it returns again next year. That's what you have to do, SHGP. Just can't keep adding those videos, and every now and again one will just go boom and really take off. Sorry, pardon the pun, if it's to do with aircraft. I hope we're looking at the right aircraft. Oh, wouldn't that be funny, hey? I'm just wondering if Hobo is coming through. It's been done before, you know. You're expecting, and you focused in on an aircraft, and it's totally the wrong one. Hey, we've all done it. We've been there. I'm not going to say we got the T-shirt because, hey, you want to get yourself an Airshow World T-shirt. Available right now. Click on more under the video and you'll see it. So then, Adam, you like a bit of Motown? Hey, I love it. Motown, Northern Soul, soul music. Oh, yeah. 70s disco. Oh, yeah. Bring it on. Who would have thought I was a DJ, hey? Well, not anymore. Back in the day. Great days. Absolutely gorgeous lighting this evening. It's beautiful. It's on the move. It's taking off. You're not going to see it for long because it's going to disappear behind that tree, but you never know, he could be back just a little later. So the folks who are in the chat room right now, come on, it's time for you to do a little bit of work, hey, because I've had a tough old day today, you know, so I need to put my feet up, so I'm going to get you to do something. Have a look on the 360 radar or whatever virtual radar service you use. Let us know how far out the next aircraft is, because I think, who was it? It was, come on, remind me, who was it? He said, I think Hobo is coming back in, and that was, I've got a brain like a sieve these days, I tell you. I think it's the sunshine getting to me. It was Bulldog, he told us that, so if you could do that for us. Stacey, I love 70s disco, my fave was Baccarat. Yeah, yes sir, I could boogie. Oh hey, I fell in love with those two girls, I tell you. Two of them at the same time, I loved them. Whoa. And I was only like 13, 14, you know, and there was a girl at school, she looked just like her. The ghosting. I was a bit late there, SHGP. Is your have I got this right? Yeah, that was a bit late answering that one. The ghost in your house. There's a ghost in my house. Let's get the title properly. The new house where I live. Yeah, I've been there for 3 years, and 2.5 make of that. And I was completely decorating the upstairs, and I was scaring the kids, and you know, telling them it was haunted and stuff like that as I was taking the wallpaper off. Yes, they had in this house, they had the dreaded, the awful stuff that should have been banned in the 70s. Wood chip. My Lord above. Have you ever tried getting that off? What a nightmare. Oh boy. Wow, it hurt. And yeah, so I was making up stories about ghosts and things like that, and spirits from the other side. And I'm not just talking spirits in a bottle either. And I kept playing that song. Ended up scaring myself, as I said. RAF C-17 bashing the circuit at Bryce Norton. That's Rob Brown, plane spotting, letting us know that. Thank you, Rob. Hey, we'll tell him to come over here. Hey, last night when I went off air, whoa, it went really busy. You know that's going to happen, but you know the I would say the daylight went, but it stayed light until around about 10:30. And there was 3 Hercules Strix aircraft staying in, Strix meaning the call sign, staying in the circuit, and they just kept going round and round and round with the beautiful, as I'm not pointing the camera in that direction at the moment, but where that C-17 came from, whoa, it looked fantastic, because it was the longest day yesterday, wasn't it? So has anybody given us the answer? Or have I, you're going to make me look at 360 radar myself? Goodness gracious. Okay, let's have a look then. If I lose it'll just take a couple of moments. If I do lose the chat room, forgive me. I know you'll forgive me, because you're all pretty good. You're brilliant. I love you. Let's have a look. See what we've got. Well, we've got Strix. Is that old information? Hey. Or is he on the... He's on the ground and he's showing. Okay, so that should go up soon. Meanwhile, let's have a look what else we've got. We're looking for Hobo. I think that is the one. So let's zoom out a little bit further. I'll have to zoom out even for... Here we go. Okay, so he's a good way out. He's over just... He's in the Netherlands, but he's just approaching the North Sea coast. So that's probably around about 30 plus minutes away. That gives us time to get over to Lakenheath. And that's what we're going to do in just a moment and show you what the bear has been up to today. Before I do that, hey, you've got around about 1 minute to get a message into the chat room before we get the ball rolling, before we go into the chocolate box of videos and the video camera. Don't forget, unedited, okay? Don't forget. So you're going to see the fence and other sort of things. It's not been tidied up yet. All right, let's have a look. So, Nicholas Taylor... Yep, hi to you. Rob Brown, plane spotting, RAF/US Air Force were really active last night. You betcha. They were flying over the top of my van and loving every minute of it. And hey, yeah, I didn't do my usual going to bed at 9 o'clock last night. You guys kept me awake, kept me up until around about 10 to 10. What a beautiful evening it was. All right, let's get into the camera. Oh, one last one. Simon Edwards. Hi, Asia World. I managed to photo the two NH90s from the Netherlands that are currently deployed to Cold Rose. Righty-ho. Hey, now, listen. I know I keep going off on one, right, but I was talking earlier today to Hannah B and Malcolm Janes, and earlier in the day, I thought I'd gone mad. Well, I mean, it's nothing new there, but I was looking on 360 radar, and I went, that's a Skyhawk. Nah, it's got to be a fault with the hex code. Must be picking it up wrong. But they tell me that they've got one that's going into Leeming at the moment. Is that right? Is that correct? Well, that's what they told me. And so if that's the case, well, I love the A4. Is it A4? A4 Skyhawk? It is, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Space Ghost. Oh, well, I am a metalhead, but into Danish, Norwegian, Viking folk music nowadays. You would love this bit of music, Space Ghost, that I've got. It's a tape, and in fact it's on a video. It's the Starfighter video, and yeah, they sing Starfighter song. It's great. It's really good. If you like, it's like being in a beer cellar, you know. Good old sing-along, German style beer cellar. Hey, Bradley. Good evening to you, my man. How are you? Well, young man. Remember, there's no need to fill down. I said, oh, sorry, I was just going off on one then. Stephen Wilson, Jester's Jet, and Neil Rail Basher Stu. I saw that from the A1 the week before. Like, you are joking me. Oh, wow, the Skyhawk. Bring them to Fairford, please. I love those aircraft. Right, okay, we're going to get into the chocolate box of videos right now. Hey, they're going to melt if I don't get in there quick, and that's what we're going to do. If there's any live flying, I will be back with you immediately. You're not going to miss a thing. Stay with us. Stay with Stu Bear right here at Air Show World at Mildenhall. Here we go. Lakenheath, bring it on. Well, with the sun set, that's my cue to actually get on out of here. So thank you so much for joining my good self, Stu Bear, right here with the Airshow World Show. And you're back live. We'll get back to that in just a moment, but we'll keep the chats going, let you know what's going on. Strix just took off, but he used the taxi, I can't remember the actual number of it, further down anyway, so we didn't see it actually taxi out from whereabouts I am, but that's departed, and you never know, it may come back later. We're still looking for the KC-135. I'd imagine that's going to be around about 20 plus minutes. It's heading towards the English, it's going over the North Sea at the moment, not far off the English coast is what I meant to say. Now, F-35s, I'm absolutely sure we still haven't seen the full potential. I'm looking forward to the day when we see them do a real proper display. I don't know when that will be, but I was absolutely amazed by this particular aircraft today. For example, there it was, and what they call the downwind leg when you're at Lakenheath is literally, it goes straight across the runway. Yep, high up, and normally, I don't know, about 4,000 feet. Whatever, that doesn't matter. But a couple of F-35s went over the top, and I thought, whoa, they were tiny dots. In other words, they were probably around about at least 14,000 feet. You could only just see them. They were tiny, probably even higher than that. Right, so they went over the downwind and started turning. I thought, well, that's going to be in the circuit for quite a while, losing height. Honestly, I have never seen an aircraft descend like it did. It was just unbelievable. Did the downwind, turned, and literally straight down. I've not seen it like that before. What you're going to see right now is the final part of it when it became big enough to be able to film on the camera. It just descended like I couldn't believe it. Before I do that, let's have a quick look at the chat room. So that's coming up in around about 25 seconds from now. Right, who else have we got? Anybody new that I need to say hi to? Frank Thomas and SJ Willoughby Green, hello. From Myrtle Beach SC. And also, who else? Simon Wilson, yeah, keep the info coming, I appreciate it, especially Hobo, we're looking for Hobo. What's Hobo? It's that KC-135, it's probably about 20 minutes out. Stephen Wilson, yeah, and SHGP, keeping us well and truly informed, he's the man, and he's my mate, and keep those cards in your pocket. He knows what I mean. Carl Lyons says, hi Stu, and the F-35 flame out approach. That's what they call it, is it, Bulldog? Amazing. It really was something to see. We're going to see the final part of that coming. In fact, I think this video is that little bit. Hope it is anyway, because I was gobsmacked, as they say. Right, let's get back into the camera. Roll the clips, as somebody said earlier. And I think those last F-35s were the Norwegian ones that came in. I couldn't tell. They looked just like the US Air Force ones, but a guy who was taking photographs near me, I went over and I said, how much longer are the F-35s, Norwegians going to be? He said, they've just come in, mate. They're the ones that went over the top and came in. Oh, okay, thank you very much. I've got them. Rudy, hey Rudy, a message to you, Rudy. Now then, what can we tell you? He likes the, I think he said he likes F-14 Tomcats. Oh, love them. Fantastic. You'll find quite a few of those flying on Airshow World. And I've got quite a few videos of those. With many thanks to our good friend James from JF Aviation YouTube channel. He's a good guy, he's my mate. And what else have we got? Hobo 13 just crossing Germany, RTB Mildenhall. So there's another hobo coming in as well, is there? Right, because I think there's one not too far away, unless it's skipped and gone north. We'll have to have a look at the, because I'm sure somebody said it was over Norwich. That was about at least 15 minutes ago. Now, Rudy, you also said you like F-16s, so you probably got a sneaky peek a couple of seconds ago, and you saw, just as the video finished, F-16s. We're going to see those in the next clips that I'm going to play for you. But meanwhile, chat room time. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got Make 78. You're the one. I don't know what that means, but hey, it's good to see you. Big smiley face and cool dudes. Glasses. Who's that? That's Neil Basher, because I was inverted. Love him. Look at that. Give it loads. Hey, Neil Basher, you didn't tell us whereabouts you are. Don't give your exact location away, whatever you do. But somewhere in the UK, no doubt. I'd have thought, hey, who knows though? It could be late night trucking somewhere, you know, somewhere in Europe or whatever. Right, what do we, I always wanted to do that, so, and for the on the late night show for all the truckers out there. Come on, who used to say that? Whispering, what was his name? Bob, was it? Bob Harris. Whispering Bob Harris. Hey, if he couldn't put you to sleep, nobody could. I tell you what, talk about counting sheep. Listen to Bob Harris for a few minutes. You'll be out like a light. I tell you what, the other night, when was it? Friday night. It was so hot. Absolutely, really struggled for quite a while trying to sleep. Had the windows on the van open and all the rest of it. A real scorcher. But I found a great way, if it's really hot, how you can fall asleep. It works every single time. So if you listen carefully, I'll give you the secret away. What you have to do, you just lie on the edge of the bed until you drop off. So right, it's a joke. Right, how far is the first hobo? I don't know. Bob Ross. No, I don't mean Bob Ross. Bob Ross is the painter, isn't it? No, I'm on about Whispering Bob Harris. It is Bob Harris, isn't it? You know, the DJ on the radio. And he always used to say, and especially for you truckers out there. Truckers, yes, you know, late night show. Who are driving through the night. Anyway, that's another story. I'll try. That's too long. Yeah, that's what you do. Hey, people are looking around. People have got cameras out, so that's got to mean only one thing. We've got an aircraft inbound, no doubt. And we have. I'm going to move the camera around. Okay, it's a little bit far out at the moment, but you may see a rather nice sky because the sun is starting to go. It's still quite high at the moment, and it's absolutely blinding me. Blinded by the light. Come on, who sung that? Now that's easy, isn't it, eh? So in the chat room right now, I want to know who sung Blinded by the Light, and also who wrote the song. There we go. We'll try to keep that in the middle. Just move it about a little bit. It's a long way out, so I'm zoomed right in. Tighten the tripod a little bit. So come on, testing your music knowledge tonight. Who sung Blinded by the Light, and also Who wrote it? Peter Wood, are you going to Riot Stew? You bet your bottom dollar. Yeah, both myself and SHGP. Together with lots of other people, including... who else did we see today? Marcus. No, not Marcus. Gosh, my brain's gone. So I've got a can of cider down here, so you'll have to excuse the... it gets to the memory bank slowly but surely. Hannah B is going to go to the Royal International Air Tattoo. We met them earlier. Yeah, absolutely right. The original presenter of the old grey whistle test, Whispering Bob Harris. I think he's still on the radio, isn't he? Yes, he does a country and western night in the week. Anyway, yes, you're absolutely right. It was Manfred Mann's Earthbound, and it was written by the one and only the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. Hey, you know your stuff, don't you, hey? We can't fool you on that. A can of Scrumpy, Stephen Wilson says, no, actually, it's some cheap Aldi stuff, but it's gorgeous, it really is. It's called Taurus Rose Cider, and whoa, doggies, it is nice. And I've lost the plane for you, so, because I was just having a quick look at the drink. Anyway, let's get this for you. Let's go quiet so you can see and hear. And there we go, touchdown. I can still hear aircraft. Let me go quiet, listen. Now that's probably APU. Let me take the headphones off, hold on. Yeah. So, APU's ablaze over in that direction. So, we could have some more Ospreys going up just a little later. Hello, we've got a cherry picker. Oh yeah, what you doing on that up there? Hey, don't start those rotors, hey? Goodness gracious. Hey, but goodbye head. Anyway, I can certainly hear. Well, that one's not going to be starting up, but there's a possibility. Can you see any lights flashing on any of them? I can't at the moment. But anyway, that's certainly worth keeping our eyes open for. But don't worry, we've got more from the chocolate box of video delights. And as long as I don't pull out the coffee cream, we'll be in good order. Rose cider, yuck, it's gorgeous. What is it? Yeah, it's real nice. I like. The only thing is, gives me a bad headache, but I just fancied it. Nice ice cold, lovely. As long as it's ice cold, Stephen Wilson, he read my mind, mate, yes. While you were watching those video clips, I just popped over to the van and got all that can. Oh, it is nice as well. Donny Palmer, hey, you liked that, did you? Yeah, you enjoyed that, that's good. Yeah, well, it's getting to that time of the evening when the sky is looking wonderful, and it'd be great if we had a few more, because they're on 1-0. Of course, I always go to say 1-1, but of course it's 1-0 now. Carl Newell, hello. He says that aircraft should be 59-1464. In other words, that's the registration of that aircraft. Okay, thank you very much. All right, who else can we say? Hoon. Sorry, I'm not just grunting, honestly. It is call. That's UHN100. Thank you. Good to see you. Stephen Wilson, yes, he's mentioning Bob Harris. You've set me off on one now, haven't you? Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, looking at the chat room. Hey, hope everybody's okay over on Facebook. How the devil are you? Are you having yourself... I hope it's still going out. Hope you're having a good... Is it Wednesday? Yes, it is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the 22nd of June. And it's 2035. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, don't you worry, Rudy. We've got some F-16s coming up fairly soon. You know, I kept going backwards and forwards thinking, yeah, no, those F-35s, yeah, that's it. They're not going to, turn up. Little did I know they had. And so I was just about to leave Lakenheath today. And so I was about a quarter of a mile away on the Bearmobile, looked over my shoulder and went, oh, would you believe it? The F-16s taxied out. So, especially for you guys tonight, and ladies as well, and all the youngsters out there, I went all the way back, risked falling off, and hey, we got them for you, and they're coming up very, very soon. Karen Kakaran, I love your show at Stu Bear. Hey, thank you very much. Love you too. Carl Newell. He's talking to Bulldog. What does he say? Yep. Okay. It's 990059. In other words, the registration. I think that's what they're talking about. Okay. Any more messages that I can say low? Oh, right. He wanted the tail number of the C-17 on the ground. We'll try to confirm that. I can't guarantee, because when you zoom in, because it's a good way off. Let's have a look. And there's a post. That's sod's law, isn't it, eh? Look at that. I don't know. Can you make that out? I don't know whether you can. It's a little difficult, isn't it? It's a long way to Tipperary down there. That's a long way off, isn't it? Greg, hello Greg, and he's having a chat with Donny Palmer. DG13 says, this year's going to be my first time at the Royal International Air Tattoo. Unable to drive, so I'm joining a coach trip from Norfolk. Any pointers, please? Hoping to get to Fairfield around 11. Wanted to get that. What is it about bus trips? They don't get there until really late. Hey, all the action's already started. And they say, oh, get back on the bus. Make sure you're on the bus by 5 o'clock or what? We'll be going without you, lad. Blimey. Hey, the show's still going on, you know? Oh. R4NG3 Sky. He says, I'm in Suffolk and the Apache aircraft always in the Bungay area. Yeah, Bungay. It's gorgeous round there, isn't it, eh? Yeah, there's a little airfield just near there. Hobo 13 is entering Dutch airspace. It's on the way back. It's coming back here, coming home. Stephen Wilson, my brother went to see it, not yet, but grew up with Top Gun. He loved it. I love Top Cat as well. Top Gun, loved it, and so did I. Fabulous. Great film. Do you know what? I might go and see it again. It was great. In fact, the whole family's been to see it, and they are... I mean, I'm not saying they're massive aviation fans. I think it appeals to everybody. You don't have to be into aircraft, but it does help. Martin Woodrow, do you know Coningsby? A is a good mate of mine, Coningsby. Yes, of course, Coningsby. It's not too far away from here. It's due north, and north and a little bit west. Go west, young man. It's good. Really love Coningsby. I'll have to do some shows there for you in the very near future. Blue Note _ Sim Pilot. Manfred Mann's Earth Band. You are right. Yes, it was. And what else? The Bee Gees? It wasn't the Bee Gees, unless it's talking about something else that I don't know about. All right, Hobo, thank you very much. Shitak. Who else? What? Oh, right, before I go to the F-16s, don't you worry, Rudy, it's coming up for you in just a moment. Before that, see, I like keeping you in suspense. See, I noticed I said suspense today, not suspenders. Right, where? I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the chat room for Facebook. I do apologise for not saying hi to you all. I did earlier, didn't I? Hey, but I can't find it at the moment. Oh dear! Don't you just love it? Oh, live is where it's at. All the good fun. All the fun and games and all the fun right here, Airshow World. Don't you dare miss it every Friday night. It's the Friday night show. I know it's not Friday tonight, it's Wednesday. But every Friday between 7 and 8 o'clock, it's Stu Bear's Airshow World 60-minute show. Right. Can you hear the drill? Someone's got a drill. Did you hear on some of those videos that I was playing earlier? We'll get back to them in a second, as I said. You could hear the crickets in the background. It was that hot. Well, I will try to bring up the chat room at some point over on Facebook. Sorry I can't get to it at the moment. But anyway, what we're going to do right now, Rudy, for you, especially for you, and it's not Carly or Jason, it is F-16s. Bring them on. Roll video. Hey Rudy, I hope you enjoyed those absolutely wonderful, well, I enjoyed them anyway, and I hope you did too. Those F-16s and all that footage that you just saw on that section, they were all from today. So all the stuff from Lakenheath, and then we just finished with a few movements that we had here at Mildenhall, because that's where we are. And when we started at the very top of the show with the C-17 coming into land from behind my shoulder, but before that you saw the other C-17 that came in using runway 28. Meanwhile, hey, I've managed to get the chat room up and running. So, loads of folks watching on Facebook, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, keep giving it the hearts and the thumbs up and all that good stuff. It's much appreciated. Right. Joe Note, just Note wants to see the glorious MiG. Right. Do you want to see a MiG? Yeah, well, I went to show last night the MiG-15 that was at Duxford Air Show on Saturday and Sunday. Brilliant display with the Vampire as well. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Come on, couple of hearts as well. We'll love you as well. And so I may show a little bit more of that for you, but I'm mainly saving the Saturday Duxford show for the Friday night show. Does that make sense? It's 2 nights away. Tomorrow's Thursday. Today's Wednesday. It is. What time is it? It's around about 8 minutes to 9 o'clock on a beautiful summer's evening right here at RAF Mildenhall. And you're with, of course, Stu Bear from, that's Stu, S-T-U, Bear from Air Show World. Jimmy Alton, yeah, and he's telling us all about our lady and you. She used to do the Royal Mail and she moved to Lakenheath. Deborah Hitchcock, she used to live near RAF Lakenheath. She says, my ex was stationed there with the US Air Force. Wow, fabulous, Deborah Hitchcock. Whereabouts are you now then, hey? Let us know. So I'd just like to be a little bit nosy, that's all. And also, Michael Corley, he says, I've been there. Yeah, I've done that. I've been there. I've been to Lakenheath. It's great, isn't it? That was all from today. Remember, the videos you just saw were all direct from the camera. Not been edited yet, so you're the first one to see them. Warts and all. Right, so keep the messages coming in, and I'll try to get back one more time back to Facebook a little later. It's good to know you're out there. Good to know you're watching. Meanwhile, I've got to now try and find the other chat room. And of course, the chat room that is YouTube. So with a little bit of luck, oh, it's got a refresh, hasn't it? Wouldn't you just expect that? Hobo 13. That's not a call sign of anybody in the chat room, by the way. That's a KC-135, which is heading our way. Whether I'll still be live for that one, I don't know. Hey, what shall I do tomorrow? Shall I go down to Lakenheath? Do you want me to? Hey, shall I do a live show from Lakenheath tomorrow? Hey, I don't know. What shall we do? Shall I go down there, crack of dawn, and get the aircraft taken off at 8 o'clock in the morning? Hey, what a great way to wake up in the UK by watching some F-15s taking off. Hey, shall we go for that? I don't know. We'll see. Make sure you've got those. It'll be on YouTube only if I did that. Okay, so make sure you've got those notifications working. Could be live tomorrow morning. We will see. We'll see. Right. Okay. Excellent. Rudy H says the C-17 tail number was visible for you. Hey, excellent. That's good then. Frank Thompson. Hello, Frank. Oh, hey, how do we say your name? Kavira, something like that, says hello. Peter Wood, Stu, are you going to Fairfield? I've had a lot of people ask that question today, and the answer is a big yes. I will be there. SU35 would be incredible. Okay, obviously talking to somebody else earlier in the chat room, no doubt. J-Boy, hello J-Boy. Stephen Wilson, yeah, Gender 51. Anybody else we can pick out of the chat room? Let's have a look. Sotwan, they look very, what's that? Venerable on the ground. Yeah. That's absolutely spot on. Agenda 51. Yes, 2 from Aviano and 2 from Spangalen. That's the F-16s we're talking about. They came in yesterday. And I got some nice video footage of that when they first arrived. Might show you that. If you want me to show that, I can certainly skip back to yesterday. Hey, we've got a time machine. We can go back in time. It's no problem. Hey, we even have a Time Lord who actually comes on to the actual program. Haley Adams says hello. Haley, great to see you. Whereabouts are you in the world there, Haley? And thank you for putting the message in. And don't forget, if you're watching the live show right now with Stu Bear on Airshow World and you'd like to take part in the chat room, simple enough to do. It's really easy. All you have to do is just subscribe to Airshow World. Don't worry, it's absolutely free. Won't cost you a dime. And you'll be able to take part in the best chat room in and on YouTube. Greg, hello Greg. Workday done. Heading out. All right, a great rest. Have a great rest of the day. Oh, so you've been watching this while you've been at work, have you? You little devil, you. Lakenheath would be amazing. I'm in Lichfield, good old Lichfield. Hey, well, I bet you see the F-15s going over the top of your house then, going down the Lichfield corridor and then turning a sharp right and heading off towards Wales, which is what they usually do, and good place. And I hope you've had nice, lovely blue skies today. Right, meanwhile, oh, Neil Relbasha is in Derby. Right, good old Derby. Hey, well, not far away from the Bear's lair at East Midlands Airport. That's where the bear lives. And I'll be back there on Saturday, heading back. Right, that's lots of chat in the chat room. Right, what we're going to do right now is ask you guys to have a look at your flight radars. Come on, let's have a look. Let me know how long the Hobo 13 is. Is it too far out? Because, hey, you know, the time's getting on. I've got to put my feet up. But it'd be great if an aircraft came through in the next few minutes, because the sun is starting to get lower and lower, and that sky is looking amazing. All right, what have we got? I've heard there's an exercise on at Lakenheath. Yeah, it's, hang on. Beep, 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 beep. Point blank. I think that's what it's called. Mig, says Steve Wilson. Also went to Cosford too. Yes. No, wouldn't be too far for you. Just down the road from Lichfield. Hey, get on the A38 and get across. Get on the M54 and you are there. Good air show, wasn't it, Haley? I absolutely loved it. And if you want to see the air show, well, you can see it right after the show or whenever you want to. It's on Airshow World right now. And it's doing pretty well. It's had a lot. Just a week, it's had a massive audience. So Haley, check that out. All right, there's 2 shows on there, one which is was the live from the studio, and then if you want to see the full show, it's about an hour and a half. You can just whiz through to your favorite bits, including that brilliant F-16 display. It's all on there for you, all free on Airshow World. Woo! Haley, she says, it was an amazing air show. I watched it on your channel. Well, what a super lady you are. Thank you, Haley. Much appreciated. Keep watching Airshow World. Make sure you've got those notifications. Same for everybody else. Make sure you've got the notifications working, because we may just be live. tomorrow. 20 to 30 minutes out is Hobo 3-1. Okay, well, the sun will have set by then, but the sky should still look pretty nice. So what we're going to do, we are going to go back, way back in time. Are those rotors tipping down? Let's have a look. We're going to go back to last Friday, and last Friday I was with some fantastic friends, including that guy. He's in the chat room now. Right? I don't want to bully him up or anything, you know, but SHGP, and also my good friend Morris Moon, he was there as well. Those rotors are going down. Can you see that? Tipping them down. But it's all pretty quiet on the eastern side. So I'm pleased we got you to see that. Okay, Friday, that's what we said, wasn't it? Ducks fed. And you may hear some music in the background. You may hear some chat from SHGP Media. And you might hear Morris. You might even hear the bear. But anyway, you may hear that some annoying commentator, well, it was a tape recording, saying 54321, 123, 54321, this is a test. Drove us crackers. Anyway, hope it doesn't drive you mad. Let's go there. Last Friday, right now. Hey, we'll get back to that in just a second. Hold the front page right now because, hey, look at this. Frank Thomas. That Frank, got to interrupt and say thank you so much. Look at that, an amazing donation. Really appreciate that because I know times are pretty tough at the moment, and you know, that is going to go immediately into the diesel tank to keep this huge monster of mine. Talking about the vehicle, keep that running. It is so expensive, the fuel at the moment. It's around about £2 a litre. It's crazy. So thank you. I don't ask for donations, but hey, it's really appreciated. And Frank Thomas, you're a superstar. We love you to bits. And thank you to everybody that's in the past put amazing donations in. Love you to bits. Frank Thomas, massive thumbs up going your way. Right, let's get back to where we were.
He's not going up and down, up and down, up and down. This is the opposite. When we were at REAP one year, we went half a few weeks. Just kept going up and down, up. Whenever he's taken the ticket out, it shoots up.
I'll get that in a minute. RV. It is an RV, yeah. RV8.
It's an RV.
Yeah. The little aeroplanes there. No, it's a 7, or is it a 9? It's a 7, RV7.
You floated one of them as well?
No.
10 a penny.
And a strike runway 24 left, surface wind 240 degrees at 18, max 24, land your discretion.
Strike.
He's a naughty boy then.
And strike it to the end and then follow the hard taxiway round. You'll be parking on the eastern apron with the marshallers.
Strike, Roger.
That's fine. Get through when you're ready for 180 backtrack and Echo and Alpha.
Thank you very much. 180 back to Echo back to Alpha. Thank you for your assist. Black 1 is our final runway 24.
Black 1, runway 24 left, surface wind 250 degrees at 16, max 23, land your discretion.
Close to land at discretion, Black 1. And where am I going?
Black 1, I suggest just opposite the tower, the other side of the RV. There's not much there, so if you wanted to drop your passenger off around there, that's absolutely fine. So, yeah, that should be fine. Black 1, actually you have, there is a marshal waiting by your actual slot, down just opposite the eastern apron. If you wanted to go there to know that where you'll be parking after you display, that might be easier.
Yeah, Roger.
We will get back to that in just a moment, but it's that time of the evening. Hey, we called it the sunset show, didn't we? So I suppose it's only right we see a bit of a sunset, and there you have it. There's a sunset next to a manky old bus. Look at it. It's falling apart, that bus. But there we go. There's the sunset. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? There we go. The sunset show. And right here at RAF Mildenhall. Absolutely gorgeous. We're still a few minutes, probably around about. I'm just going to move the camera away because it is still very, very bright. But look at that sky. And hopefully, if Hobo doesn't do a bit of a ferry round, and hopefully he comes directly into Mildenhall using runway 10. I was going to say 11. That's what it used to be. The sky will still look really nice. And if there's no other aircraft actually taking off or staying in the circuit, we'll then call it a day, call it an evening, call it a night. It's getting to night time. It must be. But if the sun is setting, it must be getting to what, because it's still got to go down a little bit more because we've got the trees there. I think the actual proper sunset around here is around about 20 past 9, something like that. The further you go north at this time of year, of course, the lighter it is. You go way up to the top of Scotland, and yeah, you got twilight all the way through the night. Hey, let's have a look what we got. I can't see the I can't see the screen at the moment with the sun. Stu, are you there tomorrow? Yes, I am, because I'm going. Finally, my exams is finished. That is Bro V Brother, I think, fam. I think that's it. I can't see it very well because the sun is in my eyes. Hobo 13, almost over Thetford. Bring it on. Thank you very much. Set the mics off then. Agenda 51, keep us posted. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll get back. It's it's a Lynx Wildcat, and noticed it can't do those backflips like a Lynx used to. Hey, I think Haley's already gone, but Haley, if you're still there, thank you for being there this evening. Okay, over Thetford. I like those icons, Bro V Brother fam. That's cool. That's a good. Right, big thumbs up and lots of fire as the sun sets. Because it disappears behind those trees, so there's still a little bit more time before it completely goes. But that is absolutely stunning. Well, I hope to be here. I will be here at some point tomorrow, put it that way. If the mood takes me and wind in the right direction and all that good stuff, I might, don't quote me on this, but I may just go over to Lakenheath and do a live show from there. I might. So make sure you've got the notifications working. But I'll be back. If I do that, I will be back here in the afternoon. All right, so it'll be good to see you. Hey, come over, come see me sometime, just like Hannah and Marcus did earlier. Gosh, I forgot his name. I don't think it is Marcus. Oh gosh, Malcolm. It was Malcolm Janes. How could I forget his name? I do apologise, Malcolm, if you're watching this on a replay, because they're driving home at the moment. Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it, eh? With that little squirrel with the cloud. What a beautiful sight. Sunset show. So as I said, it's only right we watch the sun go down. And there we go. Disappearing behind those trees, and let's pull out. Look at the state of that. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, not the best of view. It's beautiful until you see that. Oh boy, oh boy. Right, Hobo, how far are you? Well, if it was near Thetford, it shouldn't be far away at all. In fact, I tell you what, we're going to follow it round because this sky is so nice. Let's follow it round all the way in. Well, isn't that a beautiful sight? So it may go a little bit further out and then turn near the cathedral city of Ely. Now that's a place to visit if you're ever around this part of the world. It's absolutely beautiful. Fantastic cathedral. It really is quite stunning, and you can see it for miles around. Ah, he is turning right now. Oh, that reminds me, the sun has just set, and what you get at this time of year when the sun sets are these really nasty bugs, these flying bugs. We used to get them a lot of Mildenhall, and he's going to do a nice high fly through. Look at this. And these bugs, they are nasty. You'll hear them, I'm sure, on the microphones, and they'll be attacking me. Coming through very fast. Let's zoom out so we can see the beautiful sunset. Well, the sun's gone down. You know what I'm saying, the sky. Anyway, let's zoom in. And as it disappears behind that tree, we'll pick it up again in just a moment. Don't you worry about that, we'll get that. So while we're waiting, we'll have a look at that beautiful sky one more time, try to get the bus out of the way. So I'll leave the camera in that direction. Now I'll guarantee when I do go off air, it'll suddenly get very busy. It always happens, but I don't want to be attacked by these horrible bugs. They are nasty. Oh, and they're starting to come out the grass. I've never known them down here before, actually. It always used to be, they come out the hedges and what have you, in the grass down at Waddington. I always remember those days. And the kids used to be there with these electric bats and zapping them. There were millions of them. Okay, we're going to move the camera around. We'll go fairly slowly.
Heavy runway 10, wind 130 cleared for the option. Hobo 13 cleared option, 10. 62.
Just disappearing behind the willow tree for a minute. I'll just have a word with Fred. Can you stand a bit further away if you don't mind, just with that radio. I can't have the radio on. There we go. Right, should be able to pick it up again. Ah, you're there. Okay. And I'm sure for the very keen-eyed, as that came in, you might have noticed there was another aircraft way in the distance. Let's have a look. And there certainly is. It's Strix. So we'll keep it rolling while the bugs start to attack. You'll hear them. I guarantee you will see and hear them very soon. Still a good way out. It's probably about 2 minutes away. And it looks like this one's going to do a high pass as well. Let's see. And doing the same, going behind that. Do you know what? I've got doors open and all sorts on the van, so I'm going to have to close those fairly soon. But staying in the pattern, wow. I need to switch that off. Okay, staying in the pattern, and what a great time. I'm going to have to close that. Oh, get off! These bugs, you'll hear them. They're attacking me now. They're really weird, these bugs. They come out around about 15 minutes after the sun, after the sun has set. They're huge, big things. after this pass, I will quickly disappear. I'll keep the video rolling, obviously, but I will shut the doors on the van and the windows. So. It'll probably stay on the circuit. Right, I'm just going to keep the camera in that direction so you can let us know if there's any movement from the Ospreys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, well, that's got that sorted. The biggest job is actually getting these clip-on microphones off. It took me forever. You probably heard all the fiddling about. And they are fiddly little devils, I tell you. You probably heard some of these creatures buzzing round. But now, if I hold on just a moment. You'll probably see the little devils. They just look at them. And when, as I said, we used to go to Waddington, there used to be thousands of them. I've never known them down here before, but they are good. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm looking around the skies. I'm not too sure whether I'll have a look at the chat room and you guys will be able to tell me if the Strix has stayed in the circuit. I'm not too sure about our KC-13. Can you hear these awful creatures buzzing like mad? They're huge. Aha! It's one of those nights. Hey, I'm not complaining because this is what we want. Some aircraft in the beautiful sunset that has gone down, the beautiful sky we've got now, and get in the shots. Get off. Does anybody know what? Can you hear those creatures? Does anybody know what those bugs are called? They're big. They're absolutely huge, and they come out, as I said, about 15 minutes after sunset. I'll have a look at the chat room after this has actually gone through. And somebody might be able to tell me what they are called. They're a damn nuisance. You'll probably see them going in front of the camera in a minute. Oh, there's getting so many now. Believe it. Oh, I bet you are having a good old laugh back watching this wherever you are. It's what it's all about, hey? Putting a smile on your face with Stu Bear being attacked by a swarm of horrible bugs. There they are. Look at them. They are. Oh, you saw one right in front of the camera lens then. Trying to so you can get some idea of what these things are. Anyway, there's one. There's one. Hey, they're harder to film than the aircraft, I tell you. Right, what I've got to do, stop messing about, Mr. Bear. Let's get into and set the camera to manual focus because it's getting to that time of day when the lights certainly do affect it. So let me very quickly zoom into something to get the focus. All right, that should do it for us. Okay, that should be good. All right, so let's get Strix as it comes in right now. Together with all those bugs. Ooh. Get off. They're crazy. Okay, I think I've got time. Have I? Yes, to get to the chat room. I'll do that right now while you have a quick look at that beautiful sky again. Right, chat room, let's get in there. Wow, these bugs are massive. Sorry about going on about them, but they're so big. Phew. Oh, nice one, Julie. I knew Julie would know the answer. Hey, if you've got a wildlife question, ask Julie. She is the person to tell you all about the birds and the bees. Wildlife I'm talking about. Please, no. Thank you. So Julie says they are a type of scarab beetle that come out late June, hence the common name June bug. Hey, I used to know June. She was a bit of a bug. No, seriously, They are right little devil. Never known them before. Here, get out. At Mildenhall. And obviously they come out of the grass. When we used to be at Waddington, most of the year they had sheep in the field, and I just put it down to the fact they're probably coming out of there's a hedgerow all the way round. But I mean, there's not too many here, but at Mildenhall, wow, there was thousands and thousands of the little devils. There's got to be a reason why they come out just after the sun has gone down. I think they're after a little bit of how's your father? Anyway, we won't say any more about that. Meanwhile, hey, this is what we want. This is what we've hoped to bring you, and we're bringing it. Beautiful sunset, and I think the bugs, no, I'm not going to say they're dying down. That's tempting fate. But what we have is another flyby. So come on, bring it on. Is anybody looking on the flight radar? Because we did have a, when we started the show, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We had an Osprey go up. Now that would be great to see that come through with a green glow. It's coming through nice and fast. So, hey, if you can have a look, 360 radar or whatever virtual radar service you use, have a quick look. Let me know if they're showing and if there's an Osprey actually out there. You know what always happens? I go flying and they go through and looking fabulous. It'd be great if I could bring that live to you. But anyway, nice and quiet one more time. Sound and vision, here we go. And with a little puff of smoke as they touch down, and it certainly sounds like that time with the reverse of the props that's it's probably staying down for a little while. But I'm sure you can hear in the background that there's another Hercules powering up, and they'll be going round all night. So hey, it's fabulous, absolutely love it. Get no sleep here. It's brilliant. Right, meantime, let's get bang up to date with the chat room. Where are we? Ah, yes, okay. He's down, okay, and that's bro. Who else? Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Jeff says something to Neil Rail Basher, who I think's in Derby. It says certainly kept me entertained during this long meeting. All right, okay. Steep approach. That was Steve Wilson saying that. Matthew Duke. Busy evening at Mildenhall, it seems. Yeah, it normally is at night. It's fantastic. Night time is the right time at Mildenhall. Normally, well, last night, was it Tuesday last night, wasn't it? Yes, and it was certainly busy till quite late. Loving it. And we have the 135 again. Bring it on. Hope you're enjoying this extended show this evening. Yeah, of course you are. That's why we're still there. And hopefully we're still going out on Facebook. Sorry I haven't been able to keep checking that. Just concentrating on these bugs. I think they're starting to... No, they're not. I was just going to say they're dying down, but there's still a few knocking about. Hey, and do you know what? I am sure I can hear an osprey as well. We'll have a look in a minute. Alright, let's have a look at the Ospreys, see what's going on over there. Any props moving? I can't see any, so it's probably the sound from the Hercules aircraft coming round and taxiing round. But looks like it's doing a little bit of work on some of the Ospreys. They certainly could be up a little bit later. Looks like there's, is there somebody in that one? You can see better than me. And it looks like there's a light, yeah. Oh, he's working on that. As I said earlier, don't start the rotors yet. Hello, he's going inside, look at that. I don't think that's going to do anything at the moment. Right, back to the chat room, and when that 135 has finished, I'll probably be going offline, unless you guys tell me that the Osprey is actually coming in. Steve Wilson says, yep, they're putting on a show for you tonight, Stu. They certainly are. They certainly are. Fantastic. I can't see the 135 at the moment, but while I'm just flicking through the chat room, I'll keep on rocking and rolling. Hold on, let's have a look. Hey, stay with us. We're not going to be on for much longer there. Get out of it, man. It's all right. I wasn't being rude to you there, Neil Rail Basher. It was one of the creatures literally hitting me on the bones, on the head. Just north of Banbury. Is that the Osprey? Just north of Banbury. Okay. Could be coming back here. Keep us posted on that one, Agenda 51. If it is, you never know. I might just let it run a little bit longer. Right, I think we're up to date. Wellingborough. Ah, interesting then. It could be heading back. We'll certainly love to bring you that. And guess what? I'm still getting these get out of town. These horrible bugs. I'm going to call them bugs because that's what they are to me. But yes, thank you for everybody's input. And saying a good evening to PJ. Good evening, PJ. Lovely to see you in the chat this evening. Hope you're enjoying the fun and frolics and all that stuff going on tonight, and the bear being thumped by these horrible bugs. We'll leave the camera in that direction for the mo. Okay, let's get back and see any more info. I'd imagine it is there, playing Spotter Jack. I bet that's the 2-2. Osprey to me and you. So the okay, bro, saying it's down right now. That's the 135. Well, scarab beetles, or whatever you are, scarab out of here. Unknown bogey, inbound. Thank you very much. Who says that? That was Stephen Wilson. Okay, bring it on. V22, north of Huntingdon. That means it's not far away at all. So, come on, bring it through. Come through on 1-0, and let's have those green glows. Okay. Not going to be a few. It'd be great if it does a few fast passes, and it's not really dark enough to get the full benefit of that green, but it should pick it out. So okay, yeah, I'm getting excited. Yeah. Joe Anderson, hi all, hi Stu. I was at Mildenhall earlier. Hey, you should have come over and said hello. You know, bought me a drink. No, actually, I didn't get here until around about. I was down at Lakenheath, as you probably saw in the video earlier. I got back here about 3 o'clock. And bumped into, of course, Hannah B. and also a good friend. That is Malcolm James. Get off. Yeah, I know you love me, creatures, but... Mark Morgan, big smiley face. Thank you very much. Hey, look what's just come out to play. There we go. There's one, and there's two. And last night we had 3 buzzing through here for quite a few hours. Thanks, Lee King, for putting that message in, letting us know it's returning to base. The V22 Osprey. So one's just rolled down the runway, which we'll lose behind those trees because I am filming from the campsite, so I can film a little bit later for you. So we'll see what they're going to do. I'll say last night they took off much earlier than this, and they went off to the ranges, Santoff was it, and what have you. Anyway, went to the ranges, but did come back after I went round about this time and stayed in the circuit for a very long time. Rob Brown, Plane Spotting, says, hey, same script as last night, possibly up to the lakes for some low level, and then back, flying around here. Once those V-22s put their green lights on, they will be covered in bugs. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, bring that on. Let it stay. And they are starting to... Well, I said that earlier, but... on this caravan that's next to me, they're loving that. They're having a great time. Actually, yeah, they're on top of each other. Okay, hey, look, this is a family show. We don't want any of that. Come on, come on. Karen Kakuran says, hey, plane spotter Jack. Right, do you know what? I really should say hi, hello, and to the fabulous folks on Facebook. That's if I can get this up. Let's have a look. Oh yay, hey, we've got you there. Thank you very much. And lots of folks still watching. All right, some of the messages are old, but hey, it's no problem. Jon Snow, great show. And yeah, bugs, yeah, little devils. So Jon Snow, nice to see you watching on Facebook. And Marie is with us as well. She said, I'm from Ipswich. All right. Used to go to Lakenheath all the time with my dad. Get off. And was in the air. And my dad was in the Air Force. All right. It's all right. That was another bird going on top of me. Right. Right. Coming up high. There we go. So they gained some height very quickly. Now last night there was 3 of those MC-130s circling around. Oh boy, get off my head. Sorry about this. I need that zapper. You know those bats? Oh. Those electric bats you can get. Anyway, that was my Muttley impression then. What a beautiful, clear, warm evening. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And everybody on Facebook, thank you for the all the thumbs up. There you go. Hey, here's a quick challenge for you. If you're watching right now on Facebook, hey, send up a lot of thumbs up and a few hearts as well, and I'll love you too. Come on, send those hearts up. Let's see it. Doesn't cost anything, it's absolutely free. Oh no, I'm being attacked again. Because, yeah, right now I'm watching you guys on Facebook. So a few hearts, let's get them rolling. And somebody just said hi. I'll try to find out who that was and say hello back. Let's go down and find out. That's Marianne. Hey, thanks for that thumbs up. Look at that one. Come on, let's see some hearts. Now, what has happened to Hi, Stu. Great to catch up. Hey, well, I better send a message to them because I bet they don't know that I'm live right now. That's okay. I'm just going to dip the camera back so you can see that lovely sunset. Can we hear an osprey? I can hear a bit of buzzing around. Anyway, let's get back. So I'll be back with you guys again a little later on Facebook before we wrap up the show. But I'll get back to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Right, where were we? Bob Brown. Okay, Bob Brown, nice to see you as well in the chat. I could definitely headphones off. I keep thinking I can hear an osprey, but you guys with your radar 360s or whatever you're watching, hey, you'll be able to know. Agenda 51 says there's an Apache near RAF Huntington. Yep. Who's that photo for you? Hey, good to see you. It certainly has been warm today, and it's supposed to be, well, people are telling me there's storms for tomorrow, but according to good old ALEXA, you know, I don't want to set anybody's off at the moment, but she was saying for Mildenhall it's supposed to be partly sunny and very warm, so that'll do for me. And Hannah F is with us. See, I don't know whether to say Hannah B or Hannah F, and I think I've been saying Hannah B earlier, but anyway, that doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it was fantastic to see you, and it's great to know you've got back home safe and sound, and I hope you didn't get delayed too much on the M25, and it was wonderful to see you. Hope I didn't drone on too much and delay you in any way, but it was wonderful. Absolute lovely to meet you both. Are we talking about Bob Ross again? Yeah, that is Bob Ross, isn't it? The one with the painting. Yeah, does that. Yeah. Hey, I'm starting to get into Bob Ross sort of zone now. You know, it's getting late. You start to talk really quiet, and yeah. Now I'm going to paint this beautiful skyline, and no, don't do it, Bear. Do not. Joel, hello, Joel. Hey, what else can we say? Right, I'm just hanging on, just because those bugs are the bug on-off ad here, I think. It's just the odd one knocking about. I'm just hanging on just that little bit longer in case the osprey actually comes back, so you get a green glow. Where is it, gang? Come on, look at your radars, or shall I do it? Come on, hey, don't be lazy, the Bear. Come on, let's get in there. Let's have a look. 360 radar, that's my favourite one. Come on, let's have a look. Where is that osprey? It's probably gone up north. If he has, I'll get on out of it. Yeah, in fact, look, he is heading north. He got pretty close to us. Went via Ely. You watch. He'll probably turn and head our way. I just, yeah, it's a difficult one. But there it is anyway. It is, looks to me, is probably heading towards Sculthorpe. I'm just guessing on that. Anyway, it's just north of near Swaffham, heading towards Fakenham, and I'm pretty sure we've got Sculthorpe not too far away from there. Well, we've certainly got RAF Marham. Maybe get out of it. Sorry, it was another berg. Well, it's certainly heading further north, isn't it? So I think that could be just about it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I will get quickly back to the chat rooms and say thank you. Hannah F says, "Hiya Stu, yep, we got back safe, thanks." And what else? Took over 3 hours though. Oh my lord above. Yeah, slow going round that M25, no doubt, but as long as you got back safe and sound and all ready for what next time we meet up. Hey, probably down at, absolutely sure, down at the Royal International Air Tattoo. Bring it on. Only a few more weeks. What is it, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever. I think it's about 3 weeks, isn't it? It's a week on Friday until the Tour de France starts. That's the same weekend as Shuttleworth. Yeah. Anyway, I'm babbling on. Whereabouts were we? John Bullen. Hey John, nice to see you. And who else to come and say hi and bye to, because I'm going to get on out of here because it's just after 10 o'clock. Wow, 10 o'clock, beautiful and warm, summer's evening. That is what we love. And gotta say good evening to Karen Kakaran, Bro versus Bro. Hopefully see you tomorrow, he says. Yeah, I'll be here, there, and everywhere, probably tomorrow. We'll just see how things pan out, what the weather's like, and hold on. It's alright. I'm hearing things, don't worry. I really wanted to be able to bring you the Osprey going through, but never mind. All the night wildlife starts to come out. Similar to Castle Donington, really. There's lots of nightlife starts to come out there. That's why, for me, I was talking about it last night. Really admire Darren going through the night. I don't know what time, whether he did make it to sunrise, but wow. Brave man down in Castle Donington, I tell you. I get nervous when it gets dark. I'm soon out of there. But well done, and I hope he had a good time doing that. Well, that just about wraps things up then for tonight. Thank you very much, and I will, before I totally disappear and get out of here, I'll say good night to everybody that's been watching over on Facebook. Thank you for joining us over there, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Great show, Stu, says Lee Horton, and everybody that's, I can't see all the messages, unfortunately, that come through on Facebook, but hey, I really appreciate you watching, and thank you for all your support and watching Air Show World on this beautiful evening. Don't forget, tomorrow in the daytime, if I do go live from Lakenheath, it will be on exclusively on YouTube. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to Air Show World on YouTube. It's absolutely free, and make sure you click on the bell icon so that you get the notifications, because I'm not saying I should be there, I'm not saying I'm not, we'll just see. Okay. What else? Well, that's just about wrapping things up. Agenda 51, thank you for all your help this evening, letting us know what's been going on here, there, and everywhere. Okay, who else? Joe Anderson. So thank you. Oh, is there one more? A tip for everyone, don't go immediately. Still closing the stream, it sometimes comes back on. Yeah, I do sometimes. Yeah, that certainly happened, didn't it, last night there, John? It was a little bit, YouTube was a little bit naughty, wasn't it, just? But we got there in the end, didn't we? Mighty, hello Mighty, saying great stream. Big thumbs up to you as well. Thank you for watching us. Thank you, Stu. Good as ever. Keep an eye out for the night ospreys. Yeah, I sure will. Craig Allen says, night Stu, any more messages before we get out of here? You've got 30 seconds left. John Bolland, night everyone, and night Julie. Steve Wilson, you can be my, yeah, love it. You can be my wingman anytime. No, Bull, you can be my wingman. That was from the original Top Gun. Neil Rail Basher, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and as you're in that lorry of yours, and hope it's put a smile on your face and everybody else. Richard Stevens, thanks for all the good streams. That's all right, stream, thank you. Agenda 51, hey, thank you for your messages, as I said earlier. Right, that's it from the Bear, Stu Bear, right here live at Mildenhall. Might see you tomorrow sometime, but until then, have yourself a great rest. Only another 1 hour and 54 minutes, and then it'll be Thursday. Hey, have a great 1 hour 56 wherever you are. Good night. And there we go.
Over 13 heavy, runway 10, wind 130, clear for the option. Over 13, clear the option, 10.
Just disappear. and doing the same, going behind that. Do you know what? I've got doors open and all sorts on the van, so I'm going to have to close those fairly soon. But staying in the pattern, wow. Hello.
Logger 494, heavy use caution, men and equipment working up to but not on the runway. Currently located on the north side on taxiway echo. Logger 494.